Aphrodisiacs. There are two types of aphrodisiacs, at least the way I view it. You've got the nutrient-based ones and you've got the nitrate blood flow enhancing ones. Both of these will lead to better erections, better libido, better blood flow, a better bedroom life, let's call it. But for different reasons, they have different pathways for success, let's say. So if you're one of these guys that's struggling with libido, you want to get it back, whether it's for your wife and your marriage, or you don't want to feel like you're declining anymore, or you're a single guy and you don't want to be a disappointment or a failure for the first time for some new bird, then this video is for you. These personally, and at least from the clients I've seen, all of these can work, but like different ones will work better for you depending on your situation. Again, blood work makes all of this easier and better and more accurate, especially for this video if you get a vitamin/mineral blood test. If you have a vitamin or mineral deficiency, nothing else matters until you fix that. And so some of the list I'm about to give you for those relevant vitamins and minerals, that's going to be the game changer for you. If you don't have any deficiencies, then it will be something else, and then some of these blood flow enhancers will probably be more effective for you. Again, blood work will help you to determine which camp you fall into. Because you see all these videos on YouTube with all this generic advice, eat this, not that. Truth is, it depends on you and your hormonal setup and your vitamin nutrient profile. So this video is actually more useful for you than the videos with hundreds of thousands of views, believe it or not. Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's accurate. But without further ado, the list of nutrient-based foods and or supplements that will enhance your libido, morning wood, stuff like that, starts with... The cars are just ridiculous today. It's so annoying. Starts with B vitamins, and then you've got things like zinc. Zinc's a huge one. Shilajit, believe it or not, has been huge for libido. There's a lot of antioxidants in there and minerals, but Shilajit's a big one that a lot of guys, I mean, studies show that it's huge for men over 40, but a lot of clients that I've seen have noticed very, very quick, sudden increases in libido purely from taking Shilajit. Nothing else changed in their diet. So Shilajit's a big one. I've got some notes here to remind me so I don't keep forgetting. Maca's another one. Oysters, mostly because of the zinc, but partly because of the protein and the minerals and a few other things outside of zinc. I think selenium's another big one for oysters. Dark chocolate is another one. Very, very heavy in magnesium. Garlic, onion, and ginger. I've done a few videos on this recently, where if you have them raw, as opposed to cooking the living hell out of them, like a lot of chefs will do, have them raw, you'll retain more of the nutrient density, and therefore it'll have more of an impact on your libido, sex drive. So those things raw on top of whatever meal you're going to have, like whatever meat or seafood and veg you were going to have. That's kind of how I do it. So that's that. Brazil nuts, selenium. Red meat, especially organ meat, really is the foundation. You start Googling aphrodisiac foods, they always go on about the vegan sources. They never talk about red meat. And you can talk about conspiracy theories for this. And there might be some powers at play that are behind all this, but the truth is, red meat should be the foundation for any guy that wants to improve his libido. no disrespect to any Indian guys or any Middle Eastern guys, but one of the biggest reasons for their lack of libido is they don't eat any meat. If you don't eat meat, you better have your supplement game on point. But red meat's the foundation, and then add all the other things I've mentioned on this list. Now, in terms of the pure blood flow enhancers, which tend to be a mixture of things that are nitrate heavy and antioxidant heavy, and things like vitamin C as well, resveratrol. These are going to be things like red wine, or the better version of red wine, red grapes without the alcohol. Red grapes are brilliant. And I don't know about you, I always notice that I'm more vascular the next morning after red wine or red grapes. Then you've got things like pomegranates, which they're getting more and more popular now. Whenever you Google something or you YouTube something, everyone's saying pomegranates. It's true, the L-citrulline, the antioxidants, all that good stuff. Beets, raw beets are amazing, because they're so nitrate heavy, vitamin C heavy, potassium as well. One thing that doesn't get spoken about often enough for improving blood flow in general is potassium, and specifically the balance between potassium and sodium. When your sodium is very heavy, very high, which is easy to do with modern diet, even if you don't eat loads of processed foods, sodium is in a lot of foods. It's easy to overdo the sodium and underdo the potassium, relatively speaking. So potassium heavy foods and drinks, or just having a potassium supplement, can make a huge difference in terms of opening up those blood vessels, improving your libido. But yeah, that's more or less the list. If you have those nitrate focused and or potassium focused foods, and you've not got a nutrient deficiency, you should be good to go. If you've got a nutrient or vitamin deficiency, the first list is going to be what you should focus on, really, because nitrates aren't the root of the reason you've got erectile dysfunction. It's more of a nutrient related thing. So yeah, hopefully you found this useful and more relevant. Thought she was going to splash me then. She didn't. I'll let her off. Won't hunt her down. But yeah, hopefully you find that more useful than some of these huge videos with loads of views that just aren't that helpful. Check out the 2025 non-negotiables if you've not already. That's a big video that covers a lot of the foundations and should keep you on track this year. I'll see you in that video.